Honestly, if you use this phone with the right settings and the right color grading, you can really make it look like it came out of a mirrorless camera. So it's been 5 months now since the iPhone 7 Pro came out, and I've tested it all around the world in different environments, in different conditions. There has been a lot of trial and error involved, but I definitely figured out a way to get the most consistent cinematic results out of this phone. And in today's video, I will be sharing my current favorite gear, settings and color grading to get the best footage with the iPhone 7 Pro. One of the main reasons the iPhone 7 Pro is so powerful is because you can shoot in Apple Log 2. It gives you more dynamic range, more flexibility in grading, and a more cinematic base image. I use my own LUTs to color grade my footage, and I've just created a new LUT pack. It has a conversion LUT from Apple Log 2 to Rec 709, and then there are a bunch of creative LUTs designed for different scenarios and different looks. For those editing in DaVinci, I also created a PowerGrade that adds glow, blur, masks and some other extra character to the image. The links to these are in the description. So for my Blackmagic Camera App settings, I'll just put them right here on the screen. So you can just pause it and read and save them later. These are just my base settings. I still adjust exposure and white balance depending on the situation. And honestly, if you're just starting out, just switching your shutter angle to 180 degrees. So you keep your shutter speed twice your frame rate already makes a huge difference. That is probably the most important setting to get right. And in order to get that setting right, you have to use an ND filter. I've tried a lot of different cases and filters over these last few months, and I'm gonna save you a lot of time and tell you that you have to go for a magnetic filter system. I had clip-on filters before, but they were kind of annoying. They would sometimes fall off or the filter would stay attached to the phone and I couldn't get the filter off, which was also very annoying. But currently I'm using a Freewell case and Freewell filters. These are magnetic and they work really well. There are a bunch of filters inside of this kit. They're all built really high quality and they all attach magnetically, which is very useful. It's very easy to stack filters as well. So what I like to do is I like to use the variable ND filter and stack it with a mist filter to get a nice soft glow in my highlights. And then for my favorite discovery I've made lately is this tiny SSD by Planck. It's a 2 terabyte SSD and it's very lightweight, so you can easily use it with a gimbal and it's not in the way at all. It's also very fast and it's way quicker to transfer footage from this SSD to your laptop than from the iPhone directly. So I really like using this one. And then the final part of my current setup is the gimbal. I'm still using the Hohem iSteady M7. It still does everything that it needs to do and I really like using it if I want a bit more movement in my shots. So yeah, that's it basically. I've got the gimbal, the filters and the Freewell case and this Planck SSD. The links to all of these products plus some discount codes can be found in the description. So that is pretty much my current workflow for getting the best cinematic footage using an iPhone 7 Pro. I honestly really enjoy shooting with my iPhone. It's lightweight, easy to carry, and great for when you're traveling. There are still a few limitations. The main ones for me are that it's shit in low light and also that it's hard to get that natural depth that you get when shooting with a prime lens, for example. But other than that, it's really good. I think if you use the right color grading, settings and gear that I discussed in this video, you'll get some amazing results. I will be making a more in-depth color grading tutorial as well, which will go live in about 2 weeks' time. So make sure to stick around for that. And if you have any other questions or tutorials you would like to see, please let me know and I'll see you in the next video.